Everybody now is going to China for to buy stuff, to stock their showroom, to stock their warehouse and stuff like that. So tell me how China is not going to be able to use this thing, to lure countries to their side, especially African countries that have no bargaining power. They can use it as a way to make them do what they want them to do. Because if you don't do what they ask you to do, they will cut you off from their supply chain, and that will be the end of that country. So, like Trump said, yeah, we could be overreacting. There is a national security issue because if you cut off a whole country from your supply chain that everybody rely on, yeah, that is a national security issue. It's no longer an ordinary issue. It is a national security issue because now you're threatening the existence of that country. Because without all of these things, no country can survive. So I think what Trump is doing is right, is good, trying to remove some of the supply chain from China and move it to other parts of the world, probably not just America, because most people will not be able to afford things made in America. But I think it's time to decentralize the supply chain and move them to other parts of the world.
Decentralizing manufacturing from China or taking away manufacturing from China and spreading it to other parts of the world. That's definitely a good idea because it's going to help those countries grow their economy as well. I don't think that's the main purpose of the Trump's administration. They want to make America great again and they want to bring everything back to America, which is going to be expensive. Another thing that I've seen on the internet is that Trump is trying to devalue the dollar. So a lot of countries don't rely on the power of the dollar anymore. And then they can devalue the currency. Once they devalue the currency, it'll be cheaper to make things in America. I do not know how true that is. I do not know how that is going to work because we know there are some countries out there looking to, start the BRICS system. Trump doesn't like the idea of people moving away from the dollar and going to the BRICS. So, a lot of people are just putting out a lot of garbage information out there on devaluing the dollar. Because if the dollar is devalued, it's going to affect a lot of other countries that, depend on the dollar. So I don't think that's the goal. The goal is to bring everything back to America, start manufacturing from scratch to the finished product. How soon can this happen? I don't know.